Hey y'all, Melanie from Untacked, and today I have a special guest.
This is Scout Moseley, Pearl Snap Pimp.
And he's actually the rodeo announcer for the Groesbeck Rodeo. It's called
Bucking in the Limelight. 2025, this is the first one we've ever done. We'll be back next year.
Do you study any of the riders or the bulls beforehand?
Oh, I 100%. I study the bulls, the cowboys. I mean, I'll even go as far as stalking people on Facebook to find old pictures of stuff they've won so that I can bring different things up. I go for the bulls too. I mean, I'll go back and research bulls bloodlines, and I'll keep track of different associations and guys that have won money on different places. You know, like there was several bulls in here that were ABBI registered that you could take way back to Mossy Oak Mudslinger, Gunslinger, Showtime. I mean, Life of Crime. There was a couple of bulls back here that I really studied the lineage just so I had a couple talking points for the crowd.
Yeah, and that totally shows when you are announcing that you love this position and that you take the time to do your background research to make this rodeo go on.
Yes, ma'am. I truly enjoy it. It's a lot of fun on the microphone. Just as much fun as riding, in my opinion.
So can I ask, how did you get started in announcing?
Well, really what happened was we showed up to a rodeo, a WPBRO, not this January, but last January, from 23 to 24, the changeover. And the rodeo announcer actually canceled. He just was nowhere to be found. No, just didn't show up. And somebody actually had the microphone system and everything in the car. They were looking around and they said, well, hey, why don't you try it, Scout? You know, everybody, I'm just a talker. I talk to people all the time. I was a salesman for a while and stuff. And so I worked for HBRC, actually, the California company, California Ranch Wear.
Okay.
But yeah, the announcer canceled. They threw me in the fire and I absolutely loved it the first time ever. And then I ended up announcing 14 shows after that, the first year ever.
All right.
So I did more than one a month after I started. In January was my first one. January, like 7th or whatever, the first weekend, 5th or 7th was the first one. Then I did 13 more before the year was over.
Wow.
And I had to turn a few down because I almost got double booked in 2 different places. I'm very fortunate. God has blessed me with this pathway.
Yeah, that's amazing. And I'm glad that you shared that. Now, with your announcing, do you have certain lingo or catchphrases that you use in between the bulls?
Oh, yes, ma'am. I would lie to you if I didn't say I hadn't sat around listening to the old guys like Donnie Gay or Butch Knowles. I mean, there's Bob Tallman even. I mean, I wore a suit, you know. I definitely draw a lot of inspiration from the guys that have came before me because they were the pioneers of the sport, and evidently they did something right. If they etch their names in the history books and, you know, people remember them, well, I think they did something right. Everybody's got a new idea, but if you can take ideas that people have done well and make them better and improve on them, you know, I think that's the best way to go. And so I definitely draw a lot of inspiration from those old guys. I don't want to sound just like every other rodeo announcer going down the road today. I want to give it a little bit of personality to the show. Even just wearing the getup that I wear, you know, people will remember, you know, I don't look like every other guy. And I'm not trying to be special. I just want to be different. You know, I just give people, my name is Scout Moseley. You know, people always remembered my name because it was a little bit different. In the rodeo world, not too different, but in elementary school, Scout is a pretty weird name, you know, so I just always kind of stuck out that way. And I've liked to be myself and do my own thing and then draw inspiration from those guys. You know, it's really been a great time to evolve my career and just go forward announcing, get trusted with bigger and better jobs, go to places and states. I mean, I've announced in 3 different states, multiple different associations now. Even, I mean, I'm getting hired to do weddings and DJ weddings now after just announcing rodeos.
That's super special, and I'm glad that you talked about that because I know, as sitting in the stands for a while, that you couldn't miss it. The suit was like a hit, and you always knew where you were. Just for a quick fun one, what's your favorite rodeo snack choice?
Ooh, I'm not going to lie. I love kiwis. I mean, I know that's probably not the thing. I add 2 sides to the coin. I love Dove chocolate. That is my vice, my one thing I can't put down. I'm a gym rat. I love the gym. I cannot get rid of it, but I love kiwis too. And there's nothing better than a Sun Gold kiwi to start my day off.
All right. Well, I didn't think I was going to expect that one either. What would be your dream rodeo to announce?
Ooh, my dream rodeo to announce. I mean, I've always loved Salinas, California, or Prescott, Arizona. And I didn't say California just because, but I used to watch that old movie, The Great American Cowboy. Mm-hmm. And I'll never forget the guy, it's Elias Areolas, you know, and he's talking in the background. He's got the old school announcer voice when he goes to it. And he's Prescott, Arizona, just going through all these different towns on the summer run that they made. And it just, I don't know, Winnemucca in Nevada would be really cool. But I really think Prescott or Salinas would be the coolest, but I hope to be a pro rodeo announcer one day. I have goals and aspirations for that.
Yeah, that's amazing, and I'm super glad I got to come. And
thank you guys for coming. I mean, I'm sure California is not that close to Groesbeck, Texas, so thank you guys for being here. I greatly appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having us and also allowing us to have this opportunity to sponsor this rodeo.
Yes, ma'am.
And
I'm grateful.
We look forward to having Bucking in the Limelight next year.
Yes, ma'am.
And we hope that you come to Norco, Horsetown, USA
Yes, ma'am.
to announce for us someday.
Ma'am.
And thank you again for having us. And this is Untacked.